Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, and we're walking through a series of 5 videos as I share with you 50 prospecting truths. 50 prospecting truths. Now, you can grab the ebook, go to my website, you'll see it's a pop-up. You can grab that. And I also want you to check out while you're there the Sales Hunter University. But let's get into these next 10. Now, I've already done 3 videos, so I want you to check those out. And there's another one coming after this. But what I'm walking through right now is 31 through 40 in terms of prospecting truths. And when we get done with this, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing with you a series of videos is how you can use what I shared with you into really making prospecting work for you. Because the number one reason why salespeople don't cut it in sales is because they fail to prospect. Yeah. Number 31, bring new value with each message. Oh, I can't. The days of saying, and this drives me crazy, just checking in, or I wanted to bounce this to the top of your email list, or let me send this to you again because you didn't get it. You know what that tells me? You're lazy. You're lazy. Every message I deliver has to be new. Because you know what? The person saw the email and they didn't think it was worthy of responding to. So why should they respond? The person listened to the voicemail. They didn't think it was worthy to respond to. So don't send the same thing twice. Each message must bring new value. This means you gotta understand the outcomes you can create. Yeah. This isn't for the lazy. Prospecting is not for the lazy and timid. Prospecting is for the smart and bold. Number 32, your goal with an online conversation is to create an offline conversation. Now think about this. You connect with somebody on social media, LinkedIn we'll say, and they're a target customer of yours. They're a target prospect. You like them. Your whole objective is to ultimately get them to an offline conversation, or I'm going to be talking to them on the phone. That's how I bring value to the customer. It isn't just posting a comment or liking or doing something like that. Number 33, there's always time to make one more call. Don't think for a moment. You see, too many times salespeople overthink what they want to say, overthink what they want to do. Just pick up the phone and make the call. There's always time to make one more phone call. And here's what I find. I have found some of the best prospecting calls I've had are the ones I make late in the afternoon. Late in the afternoon, early evening, because you know what? The person I'm reaching, there's no longer a gatekeeper there, and they're like, they're beginning to kind of chill out. And they're also impressed because you know what? They're working, and they're seeing you're working too. That's why I've always said Friday afternoons is the absolute best time to prospect. Number 34, don't hide behind email. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to follow up. I need to follow up with them. So then I'm going to fire them another email, another email, another email, another email. Don't. Pick up the phone. Email is one prospecting tool. It's not your primary prospecting tool. Number 35, if in doubt, pick up the phone and make the call. See, this one picks up right on the previous one. I've always found this. In fact, I had this happen to me yesterday. I was going to make some prospecting calls, and I didn't quite. And I just pick up the phone, make the call. Now they weren't there, so I left a voicemail, and then I followed up with an email right after that. But at least I tried. Pick up the phone. You might be amazed at what happens. Yes. Number 36, you'll learn more in one short phone call than you will in 5 emails. This drives me nuts. People sit there and say, well, I'm only going to connect with them by way of email. And even if you do start connecting with them, it's going to take you a string of emails over the course of a week or two to get any information. In one 2-minute phone call, I can exchange far more information. Wow. Powerful. Number 37, never allow the need for more research to get in the way of making a call. Oh, I find the number one excuse, well, I didn't have a chance to make any call. I didn't have a chance to prospect today because I was still researching the customers I want to call. I still researching. Researching is an excuse for lazy. Research is an excuse for being scared to make the call. Research is an excuse for not wanting to grow your business. I'm going to do research, but it's only going to take me 20 or 30 seconds at most, if not 10 seconds. And boom, then I'm going to make the call. Number 38, each minute spent on social media has to earn its way. You can easily sit there and spend hours and hours on social media. And it's great. Hey, great. Oh, yeah, I responded. I did all this, but who cares? Who cares? You have to look at your most valuable asset as your time. You've got to protect that time. And if you're not protecting that time, you're in trouble. And social media, I go on social media and 30 minutes later, I'm still wandering through social media. One of the little techniques that I have on social media is I might go out to social media 3 or 4 minutes before I have a phone call. Because then I know I got to get off of social media because I got this phone call to make. See? So I literally have a hard stop. So I can't dwell on it. And I limit myself. It's going to be more in the evenings that I'm going to be on social media, or very early in the morning, like at 5:30 in the morning. And even then I don't like to, because that's my prime time that I have more valuable things I could be doing. You see, I always make sure that social media, when I am on it, it earns its way and it's not cutting into something else. 39, you can't take clicks and likes to the bank. See, this one picks up on the previous one before. I see people saying, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to post so much content that people will beat a path to my door. Look at all the likes. Look at all the clicks. Look at all the shares. Look at all. I don't know where you bank, but I can't drive up to my bank in the drive-through window and say, hey, I got 500 likes I want to deposit into my account, or 25 shares, or whatever. Doesn't happen. Does not happen. You see, social media has to have a strategy. It's going to be targeted. It's got to be very specific. I'll go into that later on. Number 40, your goal with email is to provide just enough information to interest them, but not enough to allow them to make a decision. Think about this for a moment. Too many times what happens is I see a prospecting email where they literally throw the kitchen sink at you. And you have the ability to literally find out everything you want and know everything, because they've got half a dozen hyperlinks in there. They got PDF. They got all kinds of stuff. No. You see, what's the objective of a prospecting email? To gain a conversation, unless you're in a really simple sale, unless you're selling pencils. It is to gain a conversation. So I want to give you just enough information to create a level of interest to say, hey, I need to talk with Mark. They may not call you, fine, but you're going to create a level of interest that, combined with your other communications, sometime when I do call you, you're actually going to answer the phone. Okay, we've just gone through another 10 of the 50 prospecting myths. One more video to go. I want you to get the ebook. Go to my website. You'll see the pop-up. Grab it right there. B, check out the Sales Center University. Please. I can't stress this enough. We were named as one of the top 10 sales training online programs in the world. Proud of that honor. And it's our goal to do one thing, to deliver to you insights that are going to help you be successful. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Center. New video like this every week. Hit subscribe to the YouTube channel, would you? That's where you get all the videos I send out. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Center. Great selling.